Stitch number 10 on the Bernina 480 sewing machine is a double overlock stitch. Now it does tell me that I should use foot number 1C, which I do have on the machine. Remember, there are some other feet that this can work with, that you can work with the 2A foot, which you also have. But I'm going to just start with the foot that it actually recommends. So with this stitch, you're going to have half the stitch kind of coming off the edge of the fabric, and the other stitch is going to be overlocking it and seaming it at the exact same time. So part of what you're going to be doing is kind of getting a feel of where to guide this stitch. As you place it kind of near the center, but not too close to the center, when it starts to stitch, you want the needle to come off the edge. Now, another thing that you can also do, because usually when you're working on stretchy fabric, is that the foot is going to kind of help pull or stretch it apart. So one thing that I've done over here is adjusted the pressure of the foot. So it almost feels like the foot's kind of gliding along this cut edge, and that way it's not going to have a waviness when I'm done. So again, I'm just kind of watching. My needle is kind of jumping over the edge of the fabric. And here, that should give us enough to kind of see. We're going to get kind of two parts to this. Number one, we get that beautiful overlocked edge. See how flat it is? Oh, I love it. And then this straight part of this stitch, so the stitch that's on the left side, that's the one that actually is doing all the work and seaming it together. So it's kind of a one and done, and then it has the give. On this fabric, I actually didn't sew along the stretchiest side, but it definitely has that give if I was going to give it a good pull. It's not going to snap apart if I was just using a straight stitch. Now, there are other stitches that will kind of land in this same category. 13 is a great stitch. 14, you can actually, anything that kind of jumps over the edge but still has a straight part to the left side is going to act just like this first stitch, the double overlock stitch.